boat ride from Mumbai sits an entirely different world. The sun-soaked palm-lined shores of Alibaug are often seen as the ultimate refuge for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of big city life. Life here moves at a different pace, and while for many it is the perfect break, for others it is a source of inspiration as much as enjoyment. And artist Anjolie Ela Menon has for many years now been coming here to make magic on canvas, yes, but also to take advantage of one of the perks of seaside living. And so, it's at the beach that I'm meeting her. She's there with family, but she's taking time out to share another one of her skills with us.
I've come looking for crabs.
You've come looking for crabs?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What does looking for crabs actually mean? Hi guys.
There's a lady who comes. In the evenings, and
Okay.
she generally has some. Let's see if she has. Oh, there she is. सीमा क्रैब है कितने का लेती? ओह 5 इतना थोड़ा कर लिए? ओहो this becomes so expensive. अच्छा दे दो. कल परसों और थोड़ा बड़ा वाला लाएगा? अच्छा. Let's make do with these, okay?
So tell me, what does this kit mean? Am I right in assuming that this means crab curry?
Crab curry to dinner. We are going to do the crab curry. And I'm going to do some a Bengali dish which is like a quenelle of prawn, crab and fish, which you wrap in banana leaves with mustard sauce.
Nice.
And it's a specialty of my family. And some Bengali tomato chutney, which is more like a jam than a chutney. It's so
Wonderful.
sweet. Yes.
I want to ask you though, just considering where we are right now,
Yes.
this wonderful setting, does this inspire you more to paint or to cook?
To cook, I think, because to paint I need to be here for a long time.
Right.
I do paint. I mean, I paint every day.
Yeah.
A little bit. If I don't have a brush in hand, I feel unhappy.
Yeah.
If I don't have a ladle in hand, I feel unhappy. So we'll go back to the house and
To the kitchen?
yes, to the
Excellent.
kitchen.
My first thing to you, and I know that everyone's going to also want to know this, as an artist, right, do you, like, how much of your sort of experience there do you bring to cooking? Like, is it...
Well, the thing is that my whole life doing both things almost simultaneously. I love to cook, so I cook for my family and for my friends, and but I have to paint every day. So
again, how do you manage to juggle both? Because from what you were telling me, cooking for you means like 3 meals a day, right?
I used to
Yes.
when we were young and poor. I had no cook. But I do like to cook at least dinner every night. So I'm going to cook a talk. I'm going to cook this, what we call a pathuri, but a different one. It's not just pieces of fish,
Right.
but it's a kind of amalgam of crab, fish and prawn.
Oh yeah.
Now what we have here is
The fish,
we
the
have
prawns.
fish, fillets, prawns, and I've taken a bit of a shortcut. I've already taken out the crab meat. So this should have fish, prawns and crab. So we can put that into the mixie.
Okay.
So all gets blended together. Actually, we're using bhasa here, which is always not nice to eat by itself, but it's very good in this particular dish. Pop a little salt into that. If you can blend that. What I'm going to do is to start the tomato chutney. And in the meanwhile, I'll show you what we have to do to these banana leaves to make them soft enough. You have to take the banana leaf. If you don't put this across, and we just put it across the gas like this.
Oh.
And it goes a little transparent and it makes it soft so that you can very easily
you can wrap
then
it. That's how you wrap it.
Yeah, that's how you wrap it.
Okay, I had no idea.
So, and this here, this is called kalonji. It's really onion seed. So we put a splattering of this into the hot oil. Minced ginger and the tomatoes. Little chili and a little salt. Now this one does not have any haldi. Okay? Just give that a stir. Now this tomato chutney is almost like a jam because it takes a lot of sugar. But let this cook down a bit and then we'll add the sugar.
Perfect.
Okay, now what we're going to do is, now this is the yellow mustard.
Okay.
If we do it with yellow mustard, you see?
Okay.
And then there's yellow mustard, 2 green chilies and salt. If you don't add salt, it goes bitter. Now I've already done the paste.
So you just dash together?
Into a very fine paste. You see, it's a fine paste.
Can you taste like this or?
Yeah, you do taste it. It's a bit pungent now. Once it's cooked, it won't be so pungent.
It's yummy.
Now what we do is, take the banana leaf which has now been softened and I put a little bit, just a tiny bit of mustard oil. And then I put a little of this mustard paste. Then I put a lump of this fish. Then we tie this up. Make a neat little packet. And we tie it up.
Like old birthday presents.
Yeah, like little birthday presents.
Wow, you make it seem so simple.
It is actually simple. I think with all cooking, there is this what's called methodology.
Right.
Once you get the hang of that, then things become simple. But I think this perhaps needs a stir.
Okay.
Now these are all shortcuts. I add a little puree because that makes it a little
sweeter. So I also want to point out to you that we are doing, there are 2 plates that are sort of happening at the same time, which I guess is another secret to the sort of success and the speed with which you're able to juggle.
Yeah,
you know.
let's say I paint every day. I don't necessarily do fabulous food every day. And I think all good, I don't say I'm a good cook, but I think cooks should do that, is to first go to the market. You know, picking the right food is so important. Well, I have to show you something else here. This is called kasundi. It's a Bengali mustard that comes in a bottle. And I think that, you know, we're not very good at advertising our gourmet products.
Right.
I mean, the whole world doesn't know about it. But I reckon that this mustard is better than any Dijon or Coleman's.
I agree entirely, yeah. You know, has anything, you know, sort of the colors of food ever inspired?
Well, I like that too. Oh yes. You know, something I learned from a Chinese friend, that for instance, when they do a stir fry, I didn't know that till then, so I was happily putting all kinds of things together, that you must never repeat the colors of anything you're doing. So if you have carrots, then you must have something white, maybe mushrooms, and then maybe beans or cabbage.
And if you have beans, then you won't have green capsicum, you'll have yellow capsicum.
No. What I like to do is, we like giving dinner parties where people sit down. And I like to do plated food, and I started doing plated food long before it became the thing. Because I think that I don't like people. Oh, this is beginning to burn. I think we'll have to switch this off for a minute. Aneesha, I thought you were supposed to be
Sorry, I was supposed to be monitoring it.
Okay.
I got caught up.
So I think we got about 6 pieces of fish. Now we have here a steamer. So we put in all these little packets. Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Now the sugar. Sugar about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spoons. Let's cook a little more.
Okay.
And there's some raisins. We top this up with raisins. You know, my father, who's a surgeon, he was the greatest cook.
Oh, really?
And it was his hobby on Sundays to start. He went to Jama Masjid, the whole tub, where he used to buy fresh fish, and then come back and start cooking. And by 1 o'clock, there were lots of people in Delhi waiting for his invitation.
Oh, really?
But now I think we are done with the talk. Now we start soon on the crab. Here I'm putting a little oil. And now you see these crabs. Can you pass that without getting burnt?
I'm actually not worried about burn so much. This fellow
He might just run away.
I know.
Okay. Now these are the crabs. As you see, they're now. Whoops! Oh, let him run. These are rock crabs, which are very nice, and they're horrible color, as you can see. Now You'll see that when we start to fry them, they turn a gorgeous golden orange. Okay, now I think this water is boiling. Can you put the...
I will put this back on. This over here?
Yes.
There is.
And a lid. And for those people who don't have a steamer, you can make this in an idli patram very easily.
Oh yeah?
Yes, just put it where the...
Like in the little things.
Let's me put in one crab and see if it's going to change color. See this black, not very nice looking crab. See, as soon as you put it into the water, into the oil, it will turn a glorious red.
All that oil.
Let that sizzle. Get all the nice claws.
The best part.
The thing with crab and prawn and all these things must not be overcooked. Because then they become hard.
Right.
Yeah. See that lovely color now? But they're fresh. They've just been killed. But when you go to the market, you have to smell everything.
Yeah.
Pick it up and smell it.
But what are you smelling for? Because it all smells pretty bad.
No,
right?
no, it doesn't smell bad. There's a fresh sea smell that is really very nice.
Look at this. So a few more are going in. Whilst they do, I think we'll take a break. When we come back, we're getting on with the curry.